students, as I have said in the last part of this session, that we are discussing on the structure of the retina, but we have said that the retina has possessed two layers, and the first layer, it is called the outer layer of the retina, and within the outer layer of the retina is where now photoreceptors are found. What kind of photoreceptor we are talking about? The photoreceptor that we are talking about is the rods and the cones. So we are saying that the rods and the cones convert light energy into the electrical energy of the nerve impulse. So that is the main function of the rods and cones. Since the rods and the cones, they convert the light energy, ule mwanga unaokuja kutokea kwenye macho au kutokea kwenye ile outer object, ina convert that light to become the electrical impulse, or we can say that nerves or electrical energy of the nerves impulse, so that it can be easily transferred within the brain for more interpretation. So that is the first layer of the retina. But we have the second layer of the retina. It is called the middle layer. Layer ya katikati ya retina. So what is the function of this middle layer, or what are the constraints of this middle layer and its function in general? We are saying that is the intermediate part which contain bipolar neurons with the synapse connecting the photoreceptor layer and the inner layer. So hii tunasema kwamba ni intermediate layer, ni layer ambayo ipo katikati, inaunganisha kati ya outer layer na inner layer of the retina. But within this middle layer is where now the synapse and the neurons are located, or we can say that bipolar neurons are located within the middle layer. So here is where now there is connection. That's why we have this synapse. We know that the synapse, it acts as a junction between one neuron and another neuron for propagation of the nerve impulse. So, and also we can say that horizontal and amacrine cells are found in the middle layer of the retina. So amacrine, together with this structure which is called the horizontal cells, they are found within this structure which is called the middle layer of the retina. And also, apart from the middle layer of the retina, we have another layer which is found within the retina, and this is the innermost layer of the retina. So what are the constraints which this innermost layer of the retina they possess? Here, my students, we are saying that the internal surface layer contains the ganglion cells, which are dendrites, with the dendrites in the contact with the bipolar neurons and axon of the optic nerves. That we're going to see this structure generally of the retina contains with the middle, contains the outermost layer of the retina, middle layer of the retina and the outermost of the retina in the figure 4.29. So now let's explain this innermost layer of the retina. Tumesema hii layer ya ndani kabisa ya retina is where now there is ganglion cells are located. Lakini we together with that ganglion cell, also there is bipolar neuron that connect the middle layer and the inner layer of the retina. That is, we are saying that these are ganglion cells with the dendrites which contact with the in contact with the bipolar neurons and axon of the optic nerves. Also within it, the innermost layer of the retina is where now optic nerves are found. And the function of the optic nerves is to transmit the electrical impulse from the retina to the brain for more interpretation of the image. So now we can say that it is important to note that cat and some nectro carnivorous mammals possess a refractive layer called the tapetum, which is found behind the retina. So this one, it is very important for you, my student, to know that cat together with the nocturnal carnivorous cat tunasema ni yule paka pamoja na wale nocturnal animal, ni wale organism wote ambao wanakuwa na ability ya kuona kwa ufasaha usiku. Kwa sababu gani wanakuwa na uwezo wa kuona kwa urahisi sana au kwa kasi kubwa wakati wa usiku? Kwa sababu these organisms, mainly cats together with the nocturnal carnivores, they possess a refractive layers. Hiyo refractive layer inaitwa tapetum. So this tapetum, it is found behind the retina that make this organism to have, to have that ability to see clearly with, in night or in the mid, or we can say that in the dim light, pale ambapo panakuwa na mwanga mchache. And this, due to that reason, we can say that cat and some nocturnal animals, ukiangalia usiku macho yao yapo kama yanawaka. Why? It's due to the presence of this tapetum that help them to reflect different kinds of objects during night time or during dim light. It's due to the presence of the reflective layer. It is called the tapetum. Underline this word because it is very important. Also, this slide, it is very important. So make sure that you know to explain why some nocturnal carnivores and cats have ability to see, have high ability to see during night or during dim light. Is due to the presence of this reflective layer that is called the tapetum. So now we can say that this protein layer reflects light back into the eyes and give an opportunity for rod cells to absorb it. So due to that reflective layer, or we can say that due to tapetum layer which is found behind the retina, this one we can say that it is a protein layer, but it reflects light back into the eyes and give an opportunity to rod cells to absorb it. So hile mwanga ambao unakuja from the outside environment absorbed within the rod cell, which are found within the retina of this organism. So now we can say that this character improve the vision of the cats and the nocturnal in the dim light. So due to that protein layer or due to the reflective layer, or we can say that tapetum layer ndiyo ambayo inawapa hao organism uwezo mkubwa sana wa kuweza kuona usiku. Is due to the presence of this tapetum layer, where now their rods which are found within their eyes have high ability to absorb light, to absorb more light during dim light. And now we can say that the bright light shown by a cat's eyes at night is the result of the refraction from the tapetum. Underline this statement. So this is obvious kwa sababu I hope you are familiar with cats. Our paka. Tunasema kwamba paka wakati wa usiku unakuta macho yao yanawaka sana. Kwa sababu gani ya macho yale yanawaka sana? Is due to the presence of the tapetum which is found within their eyes. So that tapetum reflects the light rays that will enter through their eyes. So that wewe utakavyomuona unaona kama ule mwanga unatoka kwenye macho yao. Is due to the presence of this tapetum layer and other nocturnal animals. Tukisema nocturnal carnivores, meaning that those organisms that have ability they have ability to see at night. They are called the nocturnal animal. So now my student, remember we are discussing the structure of the retina. And this one is the structure of the retina. So as usual, so the structure, any kind of diagram which is found within the biology, it is a max. So my student, make sure that you know to practice to draw the structure of the retina. And if you can pass through different kinds of review, you can see this structure. Draw a well-labeled diagram of retina. So it is your task now to practice and drawing the structure of the retina. And as you can see here, we have said that within the retina we have almost 3 layers. The first layer, it is called the outer layer. This one is the outer layer, and within it we have also intermediate layer, Lastly, we have the internal surface layer or intermediate au inner surface layer. So tukianza na hii outer surface layer is where now we have rods and cones are found within it. So now hii hapa unaiona hapa ndio cones, lakini ndani yake kuna hizi hii huko ambayo inaonekana like comb like structure. Hii ndio ambayo tunaita cones. Lakini pia within this rods is where now there is vesicles, there is enfolding of the surface membrane. There is a pair of cilia. There is mitochondria for production of the light, production of the energy. We have nucleus for controlling different kinds of metabolic processes which are occurring within the retina. And apart from that, here, this one is the innermost or intermediate layer or the middle layer of the retina is where by horizontal cell and bipolar neuron together with the amacrine cells are found. So it is your task now to go to find. Now I'll give you a task, my student, to find the function of the amacrine cells, horizontal cells together with the bipolar neuron. Make sure that you know the function of it. But in the innermost layer of this retina is where now ganglion cells are found. So this one is the structure or the general structure of the retina. And I insist again that make sure that you know to draw and to label the diagram of the structure of the retina. And to know the function of each part which are found within the retina. So my student, after we have seen now the structure of the retina, and this marks the end of our today's session. So thank you for following us, Educator TZ. Bye-bye. Have a nice moment.